Microphone is on. All right. Episode 2 of 4W30, 4 weeks before I turn 30. So we are 27 days out from my birthday and hopefully reaching my best shape ever. Naks naman. Anyway, it's now 5 minutes before 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So if I am going to follow my intermittent fasting rule, then I should eat in 5 minutes. But I'm not really hungry, to be honest. I might push my intermittent fasting a little further, maybe 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. It depends on how hungry I get. But right now, I'm not really hungry. So I decided to sit down and maybe share some tips para sa mga nagsastruggle sa intermittent fasting. Especially if you are a beginner to intermittent fasting and you're having a tough time sticking to it, then these 5 tips might help you out. Tip number 1 is to drink a lot of water. H2O. We have been taught since elementary yung importansya ng tubig. We are 70% water after all. And of course, it can help you out with intermittent fasting because in a sense, if you're hungry and walang laman yung sikmura mo, you're gonna feel like eating. That is why if you drink plenty of water, that will trick your brain into thinking that you're full. Diba? Common sense. And before I go to my second tip, in my honest opinion, yung 8 to 12 glasses of water na recommended na i-consume natin per day, it's, in my opinion, not enough. At least, try to shoot for 20 glasses of water every day. By the way, that's my mom. Hello, Mom. So, yun. Drink plenty of H2O, which is very important. Tip number 2, speaking of fluids, here you go. Drink coffee. This is my second cup of coffee today. There have been studies in the past that show that drinking coffee or caffeine in any form can help you blunt your appetite. So if you're feeling hungry, try to drink black coffee. Sigurado mawawala yung gutom mo. Maybe it's a psychological thing, maybe it's placebo, but hey, at least for me, it works. Now, if you are someone who's struggling with insomnia or di kayo nakakatulog or you can't drink coffee at all because you might not sleep for the next 48 hours, then tea is also recommended. So either drink coffee or tea. And by the way, when you say coffee, it's not 3-in-1, okay? Because 3-in-1 coffee, it has calories in it because it has sugar, it has creamer. So stick to black coffee and of course tea. Green tea, red tea, whatever. Wag lang milk tea. So on to tip number 3, stay busy. Clean your car, clean your house, walk your dog. Basta anything that will keep you busy. Do work. If you're working from home, focus on your work at hand. The last thing you want to do if you're intermittent fasting is to do nothing at all or lay down on your couch and watch Netflix or TV shows. Because we have a natural inclination to eat whenever we're watching something. Kaya nga may mga popcorn stands sa mga cinemas, di ba? And of course, tip number 3 also adds up to the calories that you burn every day. The fact that you're cleaning your house or cleaning your car or anything else that requires you to move your body around, of course, burns calories, di ba? So it's like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. Actually, 3 birds with 1 stone. Nakakapaglinis ka na ng bahay, nagiging busy ka pa, and you're forgetting about your hunger. And number 3, you're burning extra calories. By the way, this one is called NEAT, Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. You learned something today. You're welcome. Please subscribe, please. I mean, I'm trying my best to help you out. Come on. It's not that hard. Pakiclick naman yung subscribe, please. Anyway, no obligations. On to tip number 4, huwag kang magmukbang sa iyong first meal. Actually, don't mukbang at all. Mukbang is like one of the grossest things ever conceptualized by man. Come at me, bro. Yeah, come at me, bro. Mukbang. Gluttony. Anyway, I digress. So, yun, huwag kang magpipiesta sa iyong first meal. Okay? I suggest na you just eat 30% of your total caloric budget during the first meal and then save up the other 70% for your second meal. Well, usually for me, I just eat 2 meals a day when I'm intermittent fasting. First meal is 12 o'clock and then the second meal or last meal happens at 5:30 p.m. Now, the reason why we are doing this is because kung kakainin mo yung majority ng calories mo sa first meal mo, then wala nang matitira sa'yo sa second meal, and then you have another 16 hours to wait for your next meal. you are setting yourself up for failure. And conversely, if you're saving up 70% or majority of your calories for your second or last meal of the day, then it gives you ample calories to burn all throughout the night, and at the same time, it might carry over to the next day para hindi ka masyadong magutom the next day. I think we also have to address the myth na, if you eat too much, kapag kumain ka ng marami kapag gabi, tataba ka. No. People, at the end of the day, weight loss is just calories in versus calories out. I don't care what time of day you eat your calories, so long as you stay within your caloric budget, you're gonna lose weight. Okay? Okay ba tayo doon? Which brings me to the final tip. Don't expect intermittent fasting to work for you kung sumusobra ka sa iyong caloric budget. Again, at the end of the day, calories in versus calories out. Repeat after me. Calories in, calories out. Okay? Like I mentioned in the previous video right here, it doesn't matter if you're doing 23-hour fasts and you're eating one meal a day, one big meal a day. Kung yung one meal na yon sumusobra dun sa iyong caloric budget, then I'm so sorry, you are still going to gain weight. And conversely, even if you don't do intermittent fasting at all, so long as you stay within your caloric budget for the day and you do it for a long period of time, you're still gonna lose weight. Okay ba yan? Ooh, there's the alarm clock. I think it's time for me to eat. Thank you so much for watching Episode 2 of 4W30. Hey guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. Before you leave and grab your first meal of the day, make sure you like the video if you like it. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. Subscribe now, please. We need more subscribers.